This is my review based on my experience. I went to this place because it was recommended. I have a tow truck right here. I'm in Leesburg, and this used to move left and right a lot. Like you could have went like this and that, it wouldn't move. So I told them I needed to get this fixed right here. But the way this was made factory, this pin right here used to move. The pin used to move. Everybody knows a pin cannot be welded, because with time, what is gonna happen, this pin in some point, I'm not saying tomorrow, I'm not saying 6 months, but in some point it's gonna get free play, right? Because of the weight. When I put a car here and the cylinder on the back is pushing down, and it's a lot of pressure right here, right? So they did a really good job though. This thing doesn't move at all. It goes up and down really nice. My complaint is, I explained to the guy step by step what I wanted it. But the situation is that you explain to a guy, and then that's not the guy who is actually doing the work. And I explained with him with detail, and I show him in my other truck why I wanted to stop the way that I wanted it. As you can see, this is another pin right here. The pin is welded in this plate, and then the plate is bolted here. So now this pin is not going nowhere, and there is nothing holding this pin in the other side. As you can see, there is nothing holding it. It's only one side. You don't have to put nothing on the other side. That pin is welded on both sides. I explained to him I wanted it done like this. You welded it on a plate, and then you put it like you put weld right here like a screw going out with a lug nut to keep it right there. When I explained that to him, once the job was done, I ended up paying the guy and walking away because I didn't want to get into a situation. But his excuse was it's not enough space right here. This doesn't move at all. This doesn't move. It's not like this will be close to this. In no point. As you can see right here, this is all the way to the front. And if I go down, it will be never touching with nothing in here. I seen other trucks, and because I see how they do it, that's why I wanted it done that way. The best way to this day is just to make a video review, because me going back and forth with him was not gonna fix the problem. Right? That's one of the situations. Hey, let's go back again. He did a good job, but he did it his way. I'm not saying he did a bad job. This thing is solid. And that piece in there is not gonna break in a long time. But this is supposed to be removable, because now, how am I gonna take this cylinder out? There is a cylinder right here, from here to here, that is touching this right here, it's pushing this right here. How am I gonna get that cylinder? I know I could get away with something. I know. So everybody knows there is always a way. There is always a way to get it done. But the right way to do it is to remove this. The right way to do it is remove this, drop this in the ground, and remove the cylinder. That's impossible job right now. Now the way that I think I have to do it is raising this thing all the way up. But once I raise it up, guess what? The hydraulic hoses are right there. I'm pretty sure it's gonna be a way to fix it. I'm pretty sure it's gonna be a way to fix it somehow. But it's gonna be double the work. This should have never been welded in there. Never. The welding, when you weld something, is hard. It's like a lot of pressure. I know it's a lot of pressure of welding, and I know it's gonna last. But in some point, me putting cars in here, this cylinder pushing down, the car pushing down, in some point it's gonna be a free play. And once that free play is there is no weld that is gonna hold on. In some point, that weld is gonna break. Well, I have to maybe, in some point, me breaking it just to get this pin out so I could get that cylinder out. The other thing is, they did give me a discount, but I was willing to pay for what I wanted it. When they told me the price, I didn't say, no, give me it. You know what I'm saying? I got 80% of the people when they want it towed. When they asked me how much it was, I said, okay, that was another thing. How long it will take you to get this done? He said, I'm busy right now. It will take me 2 days to start. And I asked him, in 2 weeks, it's gonna be done. He said, yeah, in 2 weeks, it should be done. It took 6 weeks and a half. 6 weeks and a half, and this tow truck is making insurance payment. So now, it wasn't the same amount of money to me. You know what I'm saying? It's more money. So let's go back again. This pin is solid there. This pin is nice. It is really nice. I'm not complaining about if it's or it's not nice. The whole thing is nice. This thing is really solid. Like really, really nice. He did a good job, but he did it his way. You never weld a pin. Actually, I could show you. Look, this pin is not welded. That pin is not welded. None of the pin to hold the cylinder are welded. Obviously, we have to take the cylinders out. I have this truck right here. None of the pins are welded. None of them. At some point, you have to remove them. Look, the same thing. You weld right here and you put a lug nut right here. Oh, this one is a bolt. True. So when I wanted to remove, I removed this. There is nothing holding this in the other side. Just on one side, you remove this, you release the pressure, and you pull this out. Another one right here. You never weld the pin because in some point, that thing is going in, out, in, out, in, out. In some point, it's gonna be free play. The hole is gonna get bigger. Look, this one isn't even moving. Look, you see, when it go up and in, it does move. It is some kind of free play right there. Now because of the pressure, I cannot put it back. But they have to be flexible. There is no weld. When it get flexible, there is no welding. Let me see. This pin right there. Another pin right here. There's nothing on this side. It's on the other side, holding the pin. He did a good job. It works. I know it may work for a couple of years, but we're going back to the situation. If I need to fix that cylinder, right now at this moment, I don't know how to fix it without taking this apart. You take this apart, you take it down, take it off from here, you remove this pin right here. This will come all the way down to the ground, and right here I let go of the cylinder, pop, it will drop to the ground. Or we could put this all the way down in the ground, loose it up, and then raise this up. But right now, with this in the way, I don't even know what am I gonna do when that time comes. I guess I will take it back to them. The guy was really cool. The guy was really, really nice to me. He was never like, oh, just take it, I don't want to deal with you kind of situation. I did win, and I did say I want to take the truck as it is. But when I went, I think it was in the 5th week, the truck was apart. So I got stuck in that kind of way. I couldn't take it. The truck was in pieces. I couldn't take the truck. I wonder if the pads are there, because I don't even see them. They should be, but because I don't know. There should be some pads in between. I'm not, like I said, he did a good job at the end, but he did it his way. The problem with doing stuff your way, it's not the right way. And I really want it done the right way. Before this thing was moving left and right, it was just going left and right. It was crazy how it was before. Again, he did a good job. It looked pretty straight, but it doesn't even look straight. I think it's going this way a little bit, but yeah, it is going that way. There's more space on this side on the bottom, less space on the top, and then it's not gonna be perfect, but I'm not complaining about that. I'm complaining about that thing.